Hey guys, how are you doing? It is TheFrXion here, or TheFrXion, however you want to call me. And today I got another gameplay for you. Of course, my KV-1S, in my opinion, the most OP tier 6 tank. And you guys will see just how good this tank is. This was a game that I recorded just recently. About 2 to 3 days ago, and damn, that was a heck of a game. As you can see, as always, I'm using XVM. Chances look pretty good, 61% win rate. We have a platoon of villain, very good players, and Cajun, one from G. They are pretty much all of them are very good players. Unicum, Green, Gray player, or Gray player, whatever. And pretty much the rest of the team is red and not that great. The enemy team does have one good player, and the rest are all pretty much the normal people you expect in World of Tanks. So, the thing on this map is that you'll have to hold this point at E6, E7. If you can push them back there and do a lot of damage there, you can win this game pretty easily. From my experience. Doesn't always have to be. It's right up there. There's this comet going up there. And he is going into a very bad spot because look at the amount of enemy tanks that is coming around the corner. And the thing is that with this KV-1S, you don't really want to draw all the attention to you because you don't have enough armor. So right here, I hit the gun of the SU-122. And I couldn't do anything for this comet. He pretty much suicided, but it was not his intention. He actually just wanted to get up there and wreck some people. So right there you can see there's a Tiger 88. This is a very, very well-known sniper spot. And a lot of people like to play on that position right over there. So at the moment my team isn't faring too well. We're losing this Pershing right over here. And the enemy team is pretty much pushing us on all fronts. So this T-29 over here, he takes a big hit. I back up. I want to shoot the T-32. I do pen the T-29. We have some snipers in the back at D2. And yeah, this tank, KV-1S, is obviously not a very well armored tank in this tier. I'm not outgunned. The gun is very good. It is pretty much the one thing that makes this tank so special and so OP is its gun. And right here you can see I'm doing damage. Pounding out shots. People are going up, and the thing is that they're not pushing me. They're all stuck at this one position right over there, and they're not really playing very aggressive and attacking me. So right over here, we kind of stopped the active push of the enemy team for a moment, but I noticed that I had to pull back because the support on the hill wasn't enough to hold these guys back. So I kept pushing back, falling back slowly, and you know, putting out some shots while doing that. The KV-1S is I have a reload time of 13.5 seconds. That is about the double of the SU-122-44, which is about 6.75 second reload time on its 122mm gun, and that has to do with its with the different tier specs and all that stuff, and the equipment that I use on the SU-122. So right over here, I noticed that they're all pushing pretty much this whole entire place there. So I just noticed that means that they have nobody on their flank watching them. So I moved in there. I knew that the Tiger 88 was a D9, so I had to be very careful. And as it turned out, he actually wasn't on D9 at the moment when I turned around the corner, luckily for me. Also, I had some support from the Jag Panther 2 that was coming around the corner. And right here, I nailed the KV-1S. Always take out the lower health tanks first if you go up against a group like this. Destroyed that guy. And pretty much killed KV3, and now the priority was the IS-6 because of his just his tier, and because he's top tier and the most dangerous tank on the enemy side at the moment. So we actually changed it a bit, so we have a winning chance at least. Already did 3,127 damage in this game, a lot more than any of my whole entire my entire team. And right here I was trying to take out this ARL and the Pershing. I didn't see the Pershing right there, so I noticed he spotted me and I had to pull back. And unfortunately, if I would have hit this ARL, it would have made the situation a lot more easier for later on. You guys will notice what I'm saying or what I'm talking about. So I noticed that this Pershing was going around. He was probably going to flank me, and I used this wreck as cover. I pretty much yelled for help there, and luckily for me, the Panther and I think another Jag Panther came up to help me. Now right here, I was still reloading. Luckily for me, the Pershing didn't move up. He didn't rush me, or else I would have had a big problem. I'm pretty much a one-shot for any tier 8 on the other side, or even for the tier 7 T29. And right now, we're pushing this Pershing. The Panther just took a shot, and I moved in to secure the kill. And now the thing was, we had to go back to base. The Jag Panther just got wrecked any second from now. He gets pinpointed over there, and it's taken out by the Jag Tiger or T28. Also, this Panther really didn't play too great, unfortunately. And right now we had this nice side shots on these two TDs. Problem is, I just bounced off the Jag Tiger 88, and now they had T29 capping, which was pretty much one of the biggest problems. I took out the Jag Tiger 88, and the ARL took out the Panther. So right now, at this moment, I was thinking, what should I do? Should I go for base, or should I try and take out these two tanks right here, the T28 and the ARL 44? I knew that I wouldn't stand a chance against the T28, and I was already pretty low on HP, so I chose to go for the T29. The ARL, on the other hand, who is a decent player, was actually the most dangerous one in this game. As I moved back towards my base, I still got pretty lucky, I would say. I get hit right here. I get lit by the T29, and the ARL 44 hits me in the turret or somewhere in my track. So I do have 1% health left, 4 health points, and I have to go make the last shot count on the T29. Move in, play it a little bit defensive, not too aggressive, but I have to hurry up. I'm slowly, and I take the shot, and I got lucky, and I pinned him directly on his lower plate. At this time, I did make 4,000 damage in a tier 6 tank. Got 4 kills. And I'm still alive with 1% health. Of course, my team was telling me I should go cap on the enemy team. I I do still have a lot of health points. No, not health points. A lot of time, 5 minutes actually. And now I was playing the cat and mouse game with the T28. I knew the T28 was here, and I had to play it very strategically and very clever, and try to outsmart my enemy. So I knew the T28 was probably somewhere over here, because he just started capping, so he probably can't go too far. T28s aren't that fast. So I spot him, and I take the shot. I wanted to make sure that shot went through, and really didn't miss him. The T28 is firing at me, or the ARL, and I'm slowly backing up, getting out of the firing range, out of the danger zone. And the T28 is just shooting at buildings. So right now, I'm pushing around, and this is pretty much a cat and mouse game. I'm going around to G1, and I'm gonna do the exact same to the T28, just from that position. I know that he left cap, so I have to be careful. He probably was trying to chase after me, and even though it is a TD without a turret, he still can be very dangerous if he turns in time and gets just a freaking, if he just farts on me, I'm gonna be gone. So I went up right here. I knew I had to take care of the T28, because it was only a matter of time until the ARL 44 would show up, and then this would freaking get ugly. So this situation was already pretty bad. I saw how a tree just fell, and I knew that this T28 was going back to the cap, and I backed up. I spot him there, and I take another shot, and I do another how much? 398 damage. Up until this point, I was actually doing pretty well, until pretty much right now, where I fail. If something like this is happening, you have to make every shot count. You cannot miss any shot, and that pretty much meant I lost this game because of this one shot. Because I didn't have enough gun depression. If I would have penned him right there, I would have probably won the game, because he was now on cap, and I had to turn around to flank him again, or else I couldn't pen him frontally. I mean, that would be suicide. And right here, I saw that there were two people on cap. That means the ARL finally moved up. He got to the cap, and now I had a big problem, because I had only 22 seconds to go around this mountainside again to take a shot at either the ARL or the T28. But the thing is that I had to be careful that when I go out, that they don't shoot me directly, or I would lose immediately. So I moved in there, and pretty much I didn't have enough time. T28 was already waiting for me over there, and I bounced, and GG, they won. This was one of the most intense games in my KV-1S, and pretty much I love this tank. It is amazing what you can do with this tank. I highly suggest you getting it. It's pretty much best tier 6 tank out there at the moment, and they will probably nerf it, so play it while you can. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. This was TheFrXion, and I'm out.